Good morning, Death. How's it going today? Okay. So we are starting a little earlier than usual, and yeah, there's no face cam today. I do not feel like wearing my mask. I'm trying to dry out the cold sore as much as I possibly can, and I've got to wear the mask when I get to work anyways. So yeah. So apologies, you're not missing much. You're not gonna miss my ugly mug. Um, Yeah, good morning, everybody. We're starting a little bit earlier than usual just to kind of make up for time lost since starting tomorrow, my streams are going to be short until the end of February, with the exception on the holiday break. Hey, Tony, what's up? So, this is just kind of a little thank you present to you guys for, you know, extending stream a little bit and starting earlier than normal. I've been awake since 4 a.m. this morning. So I'm a little bit dead to the world right now. And my fingers are really cold. I don't know if you guys can tell, they're a little bit pinkish at the tips. You still haven't gone shopping? The buses didn't run today? Oh, right, because it's MLK Day today, right? It's a holiday. Well, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, guys. It's more important than ever before that we remind ourselves that this is an important day, particularly for civil rights and the rights of us as U.S. citizens to not be terrorized by idiots like the Gestapo. And, anyways, for those of y'all who missed yesterday's stream, this is what we have done so far. We've got maybe half the base completed, at least for the base of this. So we got little Golem's cave here, and there's the little fish inside it. And then I'm assuming this is going to be the front entrance into the tower, because this feels like the pathway. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Shoot, but you still got shit to do. I know. A lot of us do. Let me push this aside. So I've got some lo-fi, no copyright music that I'm about to start playing in the background, so you guys don't get you know, so bored with just listening to me talk. So we're gonna keep that little tidiness in the background real quickly. There we go. You like the ink? Oh my god, you little idiot. Let me fix the lighting a little bit here. There we go. It's a little bit brighter now. Okay. So we did packets 1 through 4 already, the past 2 streams. And I'm hoping we can get 5, 6, and 7, potentially 8 in today. We got about 4 hours. Hand cam, I know, right? There's really not much. My hands are not as attractive looking. They're just kind of little chunky sausage links. I don't really have nice looking hands. I mean, they are very soft. They are like baby bottom smooth soft. But they ain't much to my hands. I kind of got thick, chunky, pretty big hands actually. According to my mom, I got my granddad's hands. These are trucker hands apparently. So yeah, this is what we have done so far, and I'm gonna have to put this aside. And yes, I do need a bigger desk. But the problem is, to require a bigger desk, I need a bigger room. Because this desk only fits a certain like quadrant corner of my room. Any bigger than this, I'm not gonna have any room for my bookshelf or my cosplay stuff on the side. So yeah, it kind of sucks. All right, so we are in the 100s now. We're just about to be in the 100s. There you go, packet number 5. You just got home a while ago from running errands? I hope your errands were successful. Alright, so we're going to use these papers to help us identify. You are going to go over here and you're on the corner, away from everything. I could move this metal arm bar from that so I have more space up here. Yeah, I know my aesthetics suck. I have a lot of black on black stuff. For quite a few reasons. 1, I'm goth. Number 2, my eyesight sucks. And number 3, I don't like brightness in my room. So I tend to keep everything dark. Black on black aesthetics for me is really nice and comforting. For the most part, you're eating Wendy's right now? Bruh, did you bring me a Frosty? God, I miss Frosties so much right now. Oh no. Let me guess, this is a fuck you, Tony! Right? And by the way, the music that's playing, I have credited in YouTube. So feel free to check out that person. They're pretty good. You're above that. Yeah, right. No, you're not. That's right at your level, bitch. Yo, speaking of black pieces. We got a lot of black pieces today. You were eating SpaghettiOs. Oh man, that's another food I need to eat too that I haven't had in ages. Shockingly, Korea does not focus on canned goods. So it's very difficult to find SpaghettiOs here. I'd have to go all the way downtown to the foreign market to see if I can actually find any. Alright, let's separate these pieces out before we go any further, just like last time. And this time, I'm aware that they're the things pull out to make the hinges. Yeah, because I asked hubby about it, like what was the general dynamics of canned foods. The only canned foods they really focus on here is like canned corn, canned pineapple, and that's roughly it. And then on the occasion, like tomato sauce or like tomato paste. But never really emphasis on canned goods, especially for stocking up or, stockpiling foods for the winter. And I was like, you know what? It would be cheaper to focus on canned goods because canned goods last a lot longer. They're not perishables, like eggs, milk, bread. They don't expire that quickly. So it's kind of shocking with the way the economy is that people aren't investing in canned goods. You've been napping all day, woke up congested, took meds and fell asleep, woke up partially congested, took more meds, fell asleep again. Damn. Completely clear? There's got to be something in the air that's affecting all of our sinuses. Because I remember 10 years ago, congestion was never really this bad. Breathing problems were never this bad. Until just the past decade, it's been getting worse. Like the air quality is just so unsustainable that people who have weakened immune systems or weaker lungs or who are asthmatic have a tendency to struggle with the air qualities lately. Or just getting old in general. Yeah, that too, getting older. But even then, I've never heard my parents or my grandparents complain about all the breathing and respiratory issues that have been happening to our generation. They never experienced it the way that we did. So it's concerning, honestly, how much we're being affected by this. And we're kind of sort of relatively healthy. Like I said, before I came to Korea and before the air quality started going, up the wazoo, I had never gotten sick this often before until after I hit COVID. Twice, mind you. And then with COVID happening, everything just got fucked up. I even caught pneumonia last year. The fuck, right? I'm a relatively healthy, slightly obese, 39-year-old woman, about to be 39. And I've been to the hospital the past 5 years more often than I have my entire 30 other years of living. So it's a bit confusing and concerning, to be honest. Fun fact, scans for your lungs came back clear and you're a heavy-ass smoker? Well, you're one of the lucky ones then. It's like one of those old people that are like, I smoked until I was 96 and what did I do? Mind your own fucking business. That's what I did. That kind of thing. Some people get extremely lucky in the wheel of, in Russian roulette when it comes to their health. You could be a heavy-ass drug user and smoker and you still live to past 86, whereas a relatively healthy person who eats a decent diet will only die at 56. It's just the luck of the draw in that point. How's the music, guys? Is this okay? You have other sure, you have other problems too. I'm gonna live to as old as I possibly can be. I want to be awesome at like 102 years old and have all this knowledge retained. Spend all my time going to the libraries, obtaining all this knowledge, then learn how to become an immortal. AKA find myself a nice vampire and help me regress my age back to when I was 30, find the fountain of youth, and then become a vampire. Look at these. See these guys with the little nook here? That's a hinge. Imagine going back to being a baby, especially knowing everything that I know now. I'd be like, okay, here's how we're going to do things differently. Number one, I'm going to have better taste in men. Number two, don't go into relationships so quickly, especially looking for love in all the wrong places. Learn to find somebody who can appreciate you for who you are and not have to beg or hunt and ask them for basic respect. Because that's something I had done for the majority of my life, and I keep finding myself in relationships where the person will only appreciate me for as long as they need something out of me, and then will abandon right afterwards when they get that thing that they want out of me. Whether it's comfort, intimacy, whatever it could be. So yeah, there's a lot of life lessons that I would like to reincorporate into my next life. If I remember it, that is, if I'm lucky enough. Because hindsight really is 2020 at this point. And knowing what you know now, do things a lot differently. Sorry, you're in bad taste. Oh my god. Comedian George Burns lived to be 100 and he smoked like 12 cigars a day. See? Some people just get lucky like that, Death. And it's not fair. It honestly isn't. It's kind of honestly why I will never adhere to the vegan lifestyle. I mean, good on you if you think purifying your body that way will work for you, but that'll only work for you if you invest yourself into it. What works for one person will not work for everybody. And that's something a lot of people end up forgetting. You ever think Cleopatra was actually just a reincarnation because of how smart she was and even predicted some future events? Yeah, she could be. But you also got to look at it on the flip side too. If you can get reincarnated into somebody better, you can also get reincarnated into somebody worse. You know how history tends to repeat itself? Like in the situation America got itself in right now. He could be the reincarnation of Hitler and we don't know it. But anyways, I digress. It's kind of why I have a hard time believing in, you know, the afterlife, the supernatural, and all that stuff. I would love to, but I can't be a hypocrite and say if one part exists, the other part cannot exist. If I believe that demons and spirits and monsters exist, I also have to believe that there's a higher power, that God and angels and heaven exists. I can't just say I believe in one and not the other. So it's kind of like that long term existential crisis kind of thinking. If one must exist, then the other one must also exist to have a balance. Did you know that whole theory of relativity? And then for every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction. That's why you tell people you believe in a higher power, just not what we think it is. Yeah. I need some actual evidence. I need to see it with my own eyes in order for me to believe in something. Since I went into law school and, you know, I became a security officer and a bouncer and a bodyguard and everything, evidence is necessary for me to be able to understand or comprehend something. I need to see it, I need to feel it, I need to touch it. It needs to be tangible in order for me to be able to comprehend it. Oops, no, that's an angle. Nope. Is that a flat? Yeah, it's a flat. Got a lot of teeny tiny parts this time. But yeah, sorry for going a little philosophical there, guys. But it's just one of those days, I guess. Just kind of looking back and reevaluating life in general. Trying to figure out what I want to do in life now. Because life has taken so many different twists and turns from what I thought my life would be like right now. If I had done things differently, where would I be in life right now? I definitely wouldn't be a content creator, that's for sure. I'm not exactly sure what I would have done. Had that FBI thing had gone through, would I still be an agent? Would I be retired with a 401k right now? Would I be called back into action? Had the economy not crashed in 2010, 2011, where would I be right now? All right, packet number 5 is separated. Let's get this started. So we are building a wall, it looks like, to the outer part of the fortress. Also, those AI IQ tests keep trying to target you. Like, bitch, 110 IQ was normal back in my time. How the hell is 102 genius level? Well, just like in the educational field right now, we've had to dumb down a lot of stuff for the newer generation to understand, because somewhere along the line, the education system around the world has failed a lot of people. So things that were higher education back then had to be lowered. So all of the standards across the board are much lower now than they were 10, 15, 20 years ago. And a lot of people these days are not really learning much. People have forgotten things like hypothesis. Hey, Pika. Hypothesis, trial and error. Understanding assessments and coming up with theories, ideologies. Understanding that there's no right or wrong answer in a lot of instances. A lot of things are not just black and white. There are shades of gray. You know? How you doing, Pika? In other words, they decided to baby the future people? Yeah, unfortunately. Instead of holding them accountable like they did with us back in the day. Why do you think I got held back a grade? I was actually held back in elementary school. Yes. Someone as smart as me actually got to repeat 4th grade again. Why? Because the educational systems between California and Virginia were completely different back in the 90s. California had lower educational standards. Virginia, specifically Fairfax County, had higher standards of education. When I came into 4th grade in Virginia, I was at a 2nd grade reading, writing, mathematical level in 4th grade. So I had 2 whole years of education to catch up with my peers, and I couldn't do it because it was just too much. So my parents and my guidance counselor brought me into the office one day and had asked me the question, a very adult question. They asked, Could you afford getting a private tutor and do tutoring sessions during the summer to catch up with your peers? Or instead of putting your parents into financial crisis by hiring said tutor, would you like to repeat a grade but not be able to spend time with your friends? And I looked at them and I was like, what friends? I don't want to put my parents in financial crisis just to be able for me to catch up with my peers. So I took the bigger person role and I was like, you know what? I don't mind repeating the same grade again. So I had to make a big adult decision back then. Okay, so only one of these. And put these on the tips. You didn't have nap time in kindergarten? My earliest memory of kindergarten was a kid named Jason. And I was using those big wooden colored blocks, you know, like the yellow rectangle, the red circle, the green squares. I was building a castle with that. Jason, he decided to run through my creation, knocked it all down. I called him a blockhead and I threw a block at him. That's the first time I ever got in trouble with the teacher. The first and only time. And Jason, if you remember me, fuck you. I remember you after all these freaking years. This was in Columbia Elementary School in El Monte, California, back in the 90s. So if you were there when I was there, fuck you. And you say you don't hold grudges? I don't, but that's the earliest memory I have in kindergarten. I remember my teacher was from Hawaii, my kindergarten teacher. And she taught us how to count in Hawaiian. And she taught us a lot of her lesson plans were actually around understanding and studying Hawaii while learning. So those were the only earliest memories that I have of school. Okay, so it's saying flush it on the outside. Like this. Yeah, I don't hold grudges. That was just how it was. But that was the earliest memory that I have. I'm gonna turn the volume down on my music. A little loud for me. There we go. Okay, 2 of these gray things, 2 blues. Grays. There we go. But yeah, how's everybody doing? What you guys up to? Alright, so flip this upside down. Oh, that goes there, there, and there. Got it. Okay. Your second grade teacher was from Quebec, sorry. In the Middle East, and it was an awkward time to be her teacher because of what happened a month later. Yeah. Interesting times at school, huh? Let's see. So it's like this. How does it click? How does it click in? Huh? Ah. Oops. Wrong hole. No. Okay. Like this. This has to flush against it. There we go. Then blue. Then gray. And then the second piece. It looks like that. Oh no, wait a minute. Oops, opposite way, opposite way. My bad. Ow. My nail. What's left of my nails. I don't really have long nails. I'm too handsy. Alright. Let's reverse real quickly. Ah. I did do it wrong. Okay, so those go on the tip. Nope. Finally, you can see the writing? What happened, Pika? What happened? Okay, so they said those tips are on the edges. Oh. Ontoni baka. I misunderstood. Oh, it was tiny on your tablet? That's not good. Okay, now I get it. Now I totally did this hinge wrong. This is how it's supposed to look like. Like scissors. Chink. Chink. Alright, so turn this way. Now I can do this the right way. Here. Then blue. Then gray. Then gray again. Now this makes more sense. See? I did it. Okay, there's the gray again. Blue. Second gray piece. And then this piece again. Voila! We did it. Now that looks exactly like the picture. Because I'm an idiot. Nuna, I'm trying to fight a serious boss battle. I can't be distracted by you scissoring Legos. Would you rather... never mind. I can't say that on stream. I have to remember TOS. TOS. Okay, take these little guys and... little nooks. Okay. Here, put them in the corner. You can't believe your tooth broke. Well, I hope you're able to get it repaired and fixed soon. Teeth infections are not something to fuck around with. Believe me, I would know. Hey, look at that. Okay, now we flip it. Okay, this is all brown color. One, two, three of these guys. Two of these guys. Two of this weird looking thing. And two flats. Vika. Sure. I think dental is always sketchy and expensive, even in America. Over here in Korea, at least it's cheaper for me. When I broke my mouth when I had that accident, and I had to realign my jaw and repair all my teeth, I did it under $2,000. If in America I had done that, I'd probably be looking at well over $20,000. That was rough. I do not recommend breaking your jaw, guys. 1 star, would not recommend. Let's see, how's this going? Okay, so this goes here, like this. And then a flat here. And a little corner here. And the hinge like this. You didn't have to. Someone did it for you. You bloody know it's expensive? Yeah. That way or the other way? And a memento, guys. Ow! My fingers. And coloration is sometimes hard to see in this. My lighting is terrible. Interesting. Uh-huh, okay. The hooky thingy goes on the opposite side. This thing will go here. Corner. And the flat. This. And this. There we go. Okay. These guys. Another hinge. And this guy. This guy. Here. There we go. And like that. That's a very interesting shape. Your mom is driving you crazy. She's laughing so bloody loud. Can't hear you. Aw, I'm sorry, sweetie. Those. Where are these guys? Alright, so we're gonna put these guys in the middle first. Look at this. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Hopefully we won't run into any problems like we did yesterday. Yesterday was just, I don't know what was going on with me. My brain was not working. There we go. Okay. Where are these guys? The color is hard to say. You still need to watch yesterday's VOD? Boy, I would not. I was so embarrassed. It looks like black on black. Nope, it's brown. Okay. Three of those. Guys? Exactly. Oh my god. The amount of times I called myself stupid in that video. Because I was like, where's the hook hingy thingy? I'm missing a piece. It was bad. You don't want to watch it. Oh my god. Get in there. Thank you. Voila. Look at that. Ooh, more hinges. This is gonna be fun. Ah! No breaky. Bad idea. Bad, bad, bad. One hinge. With these guys. And 5 of these little dots. Y'all, I still don't know what to do with my camp stuff. Alright, so we're gonna make it look like this. It's gonna require both hands. 1 second. I do need bigger desk space though. But those upgrades will have to come in the future. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Back together. Thank you. No! Son of a bitch. Oh no. Okay. It's so sensitive. Oh no. Hey Gold, how you doing today? You swapped over to your phone, it's easier to type on? Makes sense. Welcome back. Yeah. This is a lot more sensitive than I thought. Okay, still at this angle. 2 flats. One of this guy. And this guy. So for this bad boy, this goes here. This little guy goes there. Mom was watching darts on TV and saw a guy scratching his nuts in the background, so she was laughing so loud. Aw, that's understandable. See, the thing is, girl, a lot of people don't realize that when we rage, when we get on our periods, it's because we're overstimulated. There's so much going on. I mean, we're in pain. The world is loud and annoying and frustrating, and it grates on your nerves. We're overstimulated. It has nothing to do with hormones. It has nothing to do with, oh, you're just in a mood, you're on the rag, blah, 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 whatnot. It's because we're overstimulated. It's a huge misconception about women that a lot of people got to learn about. Wow, that was a complicated piece. Little guy, this little foot. Two of these guys. It's looking cool, not gonna lie. Okay. We have now surpassed step 100. We are on 102 now. Look at that, guys. We're getting somewhere. Whee! So what game are you playing, Karma? And are you winning, son? Sorry, I know that was corny. I should just stick to my daytime job. Or yeah, 2. Ooh, Command and Conquer. Nice. You also had a panic attack when your tooth broke and you'd be feeling nauseous all day. You got to use a damn straw to drink. Yeah, make sure that you're not drinking anything too hot or drinking anything too cold. Because now that your tooth is broken, you have a nerve ending that is exposed. Oh my god. Yeah, this music is okay. It could be better. But hey, it's something, right? And it jumped with the pain? Yeah. I can imagine how sensitive it must feel. Let me get in there, guys. Take a look at that. Okay, 8 of those guys. 8 of those guys. 4 and 8 of these guys. 2, 4, 6, 8. Ooh. Adesso. I see what this is now. Okay. Alright, so these 4 pieces. You won't be able to go to the dentist for a while. You got no transport. Oh. I'm assuming hubby can't do it. You and I are in the same boat, girl. We're just mistresses to their jobs. Oh, this looks really cool, actually. Black goes on top. Snaps right on. Huh. Nice. Look at that. Hmm. Yeah, a wife with a broken tooth is definitely not an emergency, huh? And this is why I hate businesses that don't take care of their workers and families' health. That actually looks really cool. Look at that, y'all. Yeah, that's corporates for you. Ow. Ow. Okay, so for this guy, this one goes back here. Ow. That was the skin of my finger. Oh, cool. I wonder where this gets attached. Yeah. Excuse me. Brown and then the sky. Oh, that is starting to look really awesome. It's actually starting to look like a wall. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. We click it in now. Once this thing gets too big for my desk, guys, we'll probably move this over to a foldable table. And I'm going to extend it outward. So the logistics of this stream is going to change. Eventually, once it gets too big for its britches. Alright. Oh, so it just sits comfortably right there. I think I see what those hinges are for now. I think I get it. Alright. You keep getting your ass kicked by America? A lot of people do, not gonna lie. Gray piece. Get on there. Thank you. Oh, that's how it latches. Got it. Oh, that is so cool. Got it. I don't think Wolf has ever played it, so maybe you convince him to play it against you? Yeah, that'd be a good idea. You got Mom to watch all 3 Deadpool movies today? Oh my god. It's like risking chess, so he might like it? Yeah, he might. Alright. Let's see, where did these little suckers go to? Alright, let me adjust it so it's like it's on the booklet. Yeah. Oh no. The top one. There we go. You got a feeling you might lose your tooth? You might. It's not your fault, girl. Oh, whoops. Oh. There we go. Packet number 6. Let's go. Actually, wasn't bad. It's been an hour for that packet. And we got little extra small ones again. But look at that though, y'all. It's growing. Would this make it a grower and not a shower? Or would it be a shower and not a grower? Well, look at that, y'all. You got a first part of the outer wall of the tower. It looks awesome, though, not gonna lie. Alright, so we're gonna push this aside again. Alright, on to the next. I think now that I've gotten a handle on the pieces, it's going a little bit faster. The whole family has issues with your teeth, so probably hereditary. Mine too. The dentists are like, why do you never brush your teeth? And I'm like, I do brush my teeth. Our gums are naturally weak. There's really not much you can do about it when it's genetics. Oh, we got some arches coming up in here now. We got some black ones too. And y'all, I do remember that I did have a strange dream last night. I don't remember much about it though, waking up. But I remember waking up feeling strange. But I don't remember what I dreamt about. Which is interesting because I usually almost always remember my dreams. Almost always. It wasn't anything dirty, Pika. I think it was just strange in the sense that it felt like it was deja vu and I felt like I lived it before. Oh, look at that. It happens. Sometimes there's a lag or there's a latency issue where it thought it sends it the first time, and it did, but it sends it the second time thinking it didn't send it the first time. It happens. That's technology for you. By the way, I don't know if it is for you guys, but YouTube has made it impossible to skip ads now. I don't really know if it affects only monetized videos or unmonetized videos. I don't know. But it's finally hit here, and the ad blocker doesn't seem to be working on it anymore. Your mom made you a mystery bag. You're still waiting for the anime one to arrive? Sweet. Hopefully it'll come soon. By the way, the monetization on Kick for me is over. I am not gonna have the channel monetized. Reason why? I do not want to have to submit my ID with all my pertinent information on it just to prove I am who I am. And yeah, blah, blah, blah. I know websites have been data mining our information for years, and they probably already have the information anyways, but it doesn't matter. The point still stands. I'm not about to copy my ID and send it through the internet, which is completely unstable right now due to all the AI bullshit. So I'm not about to put my data at risk again. Particularly when we just had a data risk issue over here in Korea with Coupang. And what did they do to compensate? They gave you coupons. You heard right. They gave you a $5 coupon, a $25 coupon, and I think a $50 coupon. Something like that. Like, oh, we're sorry for the inconvenience. Here's a coupon. No, that's all they did. So the company, of course, is getting a lot of scrutiny right now for their lack of professional courtesy towards their consumers. I think the founder or the CEO of the company like resigned, but you know, that's not understanding the consequences of their actions and you know, taking responsibility for what happened. That's avoidance. Oh, it should arrive tomorrow. Hey, let's go. Is that a spooter? It is a spooter. Wonder what's a spooter doing in here? I don't remember one being in the tower. Only in the caverns. While you're upstairs, you might as well cut out the material for your frog puppet. I mean, that works. Might as well. Multitask. Listen to me ramble on while you guys are being productive. Yes, I know I shouldn't be hard on myself, guys, but you know what? It's okay. If I can't make fun of myself, then what's the point, right? These look like claws. Huh. These are very interesting shapes. What the hell are we making now? do look like claws. Ooh. Me fat fingering is going to be very difficult with this. Oops. There we go. 6 is ready. Okay. Ooh, we're making the arch. What? Look at that, y'all. It's an arch. A Weedle arch. Here. Facing outward. Okay. Voila! One arch. Okay. Oh my goodness. But at least work will be quick today. I got 4 classes, so shouldn't be too bad. Okay, interesting. This guy? This? Ooh. Okay. Sweet. All right, so put that aside. Whoa, this is freaky. Okay. Oh, it has a lock in. Oh. There we go. Smooth part. Oh, goes on top. Okay. Then we got this spear-like thing. Goes inside through the hole. Okay. Just like so. A blue one? One. Nope, that's not the right one. This one. The blue one goes in first. Yeah. Okay. And then this goes. You know, it's hard to push anything through a small hole. Don't take that out of context. Okay. Is this like a chandelier or something? Oh, it's a pillar. Adesso. Okay, same thing as before. Blue. This thingy. Yeah. You heard me, Soo-young. Not Soo-young, Pika. You heard me. You heard me. 4 of these guys. Now we're about to do the weird shapes. The little hooky thingy and the claw things. 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 of these little guys. Okay, let's figure this out real quickly. It shows 1 long stick. That goes on the right tip. Hiya. And then the hook thingy goes over it like this. Smooth it out on top of it. Aha! No! Not aha! There we go. That's kind of cool. Looks like a fingernail. So I'm going to do that for all 4 pieces. Okay. So take this. On the tip. It's a tip. Thank you. And then round it off. 2. Ow, my fingers. My fingers hurt. Yeah. Okay. And then attach it to the 4 sides of this. Understood. Like this. Ooh. That looks kind of cool. And then huh? Come around. Huh? Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, were we not supposed to attach it? No, because that's what it shows. The arch attached to itself. This. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we stuck it on like that. So we made this. Oh, I'm a stupid. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I wonder about myself, y'all. And it goes like this. Look at that. That looks like a gun. Pew 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 pew. Okay. Pobble. It's a pobble. Now they say we got to do it again. 2 times. Okay, let's see if I can remember it without looking at the book. We took the brown one first. Okay, then we have the black one. Oh boy. connect it together like this. Actually, I don't remember what to do with the black one. There we go. This one on the outside. It's a pickles! Holy shit! How are you doing, my favorite 13-inch pickle? How you been? How's it going? Alright, so put that aside for now. Grab this big boy and this big boy. Put this in. Put the top on. Shove the stick through it. I said shove the stick through the tiny ass hole. Are you aligned? Thank you. Okay. Then do the blue. And the gray. Another blue. And the gray. Yeah. There we go. There's our another stick. And for this one, it's these guys with 4 of these and 4 of these. Remember, claw and then curve. What's those eyes for, Pika? Did I say something? Whoops. Wrong hole. There we go. I said nothing different than Attach. And then stick it inside the hole here. Come on, get it in. Ah, there we go. Wah! And then we got to bring our big base back. I need to shift everything over. Uno momento. Oh, why Pickle Says joined the chat. I need a bigger desk. All right, we bring this big baby back here. Twirl it around. Okay. All right. So I need to tilt it. So you started to get congested a little bit ago. To reapply mids, you put on some vapor rub, washed your hands, and went to the... Oh, death. No. You didn't wash your hands thoroughly enough, apparently. Poor sweet summer child. Ah. These are supposed to point upward, not downward. Whoopsie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. There we go. Take those off for the moment. There we go. Supposed to point down, not up. Oops, the music's over. Hold on a second, guys. Finish this. Can you get in there, sir? Sir? Just stick it in already? There we go. Okay. Okay. That was a little rough. Alrighty. So we've got this just completed. Okay. Now what's next? Ah, adesso. More additions onto this. Whew. Oh God, where are these going? Okay. Let's see. Back it up, back it up. That's 8. Four of these. Okay. My fat fingers. Oh, I forgot about that one. There. There we go. Okay. Looks like more additions to the rock over here now. Oh boy. All right. Two of these guys. This. Long boot. This guy. And one. What's everybody up to now, by the way? I'll take this. Freaky looking one. A long boot on it. You sewing the frog head on? Nice, nice. Alright, now I flip it around. Watching TV and munching on Skittles. Freeze-dried candy. That sounds freaking yummy, Gold. How is it? Hold on a second. I'm trying to get my lamp light to be a bit better. They're so crunchy, but also melt in your mouth. Oh my god, that sounds like a really good combination right now. This is getting so much more fun now. It's starting to look like something. Granted, not quite sure yet, but it's getting there. Okay. Yay, and share with me. Yay. There's still so much I gotta try when I get back to the States. I've been away for so long. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't put those on just yet. Here. I'm gonna get so fat when I get there again. There we go. Now I can put these in. Damn. Not bad. Oh, sorry, the webcam all got messed up here. Facing this way or the other way? Very hard to tell in the picture. Okay, other way. Oops. Go. You're back. You got your snacks and a drink. Ooh, what'd you get? We're working on a spooter portion of this thing now. You've got this little spooter here. I am confused with this one. Oh, right here. They didn't have Coke, so you got Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Zebra cakes, Boston cream pies, Chex Mix, Chips Ahoy, Chewies, and Crayon. Well then, that's a interesting diet you got going on there. I want to join in on this. You want the orange one? Ooh, I'll gladly take the orange one. How's that piece supposed to go? Outward. And that goes in here. There we go. Oh, that's actually cool. Oh my god. Alright, let me show you guys what I just did for that part, since the angle was a little bit wrong. Well, I know. I'm well aware, Karma. So, remember that little thing that I made about the spooter? This little cart thing here? Well, let me show you. So the little hole that we made here, oops, right above where the fish is underneath the cavern, you just slide it in. Boom. Look at that. It's camouflaged. Then when you want the spooter, you just pull it out. See? Isn't it cool? You had my attention at hole. Oh my god. Look at that. That is awesome. Packet number 7. Let's go. Okay, so it still says we need this part. But that is so cool. I have a hidden spider drawer. I love that. Number 7. You should stop acting so thirsty and immature, but we'll see how long. That's impossible. You know it, I know it. That's like telling me to never be myself. It's impossible. Fake It by Seether was your favorite song in high school? Yeah, I could never fake anything. I can't even fake tears. I'm not that good of an actress. I have no good poker face, and I can't lie. You've been trying to clean the toilet, or trying to rather. It's cleaner, but you wouldn't call it clean. Yeah, you're gonna have to bleach the shit out of that thing, Death. You're gonna have to give it an enema. Oh, here we go again with some freaky looking pieces. You're currently using acid. Probably do another drain and clean. Yeah. Just don't do what my stupid friend did and accidentally made mustard bomb. I think Chem Class 101 is super important so you don't fuck up. How can someone make it by accident? It's possible. It is possible. Used to be really easy with pine sol. Mix it with ammonium. Yeah. Yep. There are just certain things you don't mix together. But it happens. Don't you miss the good old days in chem class when we used to be able to do our own experiments? Because we weren't stupid. Well, some of us weren't stupid. I can't speak for the rest of the general population of people. Because clearly, time and time again, we have underestimated how stupid people can be. Oh no, we got these weird pieces again. What in Sam hell looking velociraptor claw is this? Rawr. But isn't the compound so far apart you wouldn't think of mixing it either way? You're thinking of a different explosive gas you created in high school. Probably different. You were never trusted in chem labs again? Well, understandable. You, sir, are a walking liability. I'm hungry. It was pure accident. Salt and baking powder look the same? Are you sure about that? To you they do. Oh, honey. Lots of weird shapes. Don't get me started on salt and sugar. You're not trusted at home meat. Oh my god. Good to know. Good to know. Actually had a classmate in home ec class who was my partner. Didn't know the difference between salt and sugar. We were making muffins. Visually, you can't tell the difference. One is more crystalline than the other. The other one is just more thick and clumpy. Yep, ammonia is a base for a lot of things. This one's so tiny. Oh, man. Yes. It can be highly lethal. Well, most chemicals can be highly lethal in large doses. But yes, it's true. All right, they're organized. Not that you see any alternatives. True, true. But ammonia is super effective in a lot of things. I think that's why it's pretty common. And isn't it considered very... Wait, what is the pH of ammonia? I completely forgot. It's been like close to 20 years since high school chem. I remember it's reactive. Okay. Because I remember learning all about that, the pH, the neurons. You think it was at an 11? Okay, 11 to 12. All right. Thank you for the refresher. It's been a long time since I studied that. All right, let's shove this over a bit more. Oh, no, you don't. How's it going over there, Pika? Alrighty. We're still doing the, looks like this portion of the wall. Bleach is interesting, 11 to 13, but it's the chlorine base which creates the gas. Yep. Explains the coughing fits and instant suffocation. Yep. You always good? Ooh. You had to stop because mom wanted to go to bed, but you finished sewing the head. Aww. Alright, so let's do... Alright, so we are focused on this aspect. Okay. So the foot and this thing go together. Like this. Okay. Wait, were there supposed to be two of those? Found it. Why does this music make me want to play Goat Simulator? It kind of has the same feel, don't it? The material is surprisingly easy to sew, so it didn't take that long to make the head. Sweet. It's always good to hear. But this music seems like it would fit so well, doesn't it? You can't wait to finish it? I know, it's gonna be cute, Pika. It's gonna be cute. There we go. Now it's locked into place. It's always nice when you finish, isn't it? Isn't it? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Remember, it's not just about you that gets to finish. Your partner needs to finish too. Yes, I know that was very aggressive of me, but it still stands true. Oh, it's supposed to go over top of that. Got it. True, true. As it should. There's hands, there's mouths, there's toys, you know, there's extra stuff. Some boys are just not as lucky as that, Death. Alright, so we gotta flip it now. Working on the exterior portion of this little thing. Mood, girl, mood. Up ahead. Huh? Oh, I am a dumbass. That's not how it goes. It goes this way. Then this way. Boot goes in front. Like that. I did it. Oh, it was personal research only. There we go. -12 tomorrow. Owie. Ouch. I do not envy you. You get enough to bundle up and stay warm. It's not as bad as they were expecting. True. You were curious as well, Pika. All right. Time to rotate it back again. Pretty soon, this is going to get too big for my desk. Oopsie. Back on there. You got your hoodie? Good, good, good. Okay. Now it wants me to completely rotate it. All right. So we're on to the first original portion of the thing that we did. this is really hard to see. You went through a lot of batteries that day. It definitely is better with a partner. This little daisy piece. You were home alone and bored? Extension cords for the win. Okay, so here, this. Ooh, okay, okay, I see, I see. Okay. I wish I could get one of those machines, Pika. It definitely will not pass customs. I was right about this being a bridge. Oh, I was right. Yeah. I need more space. It hurts my fingers. Oh. Okay, and then this. There we go. Okay, let me flip it over. 6 little knobs. Tentacle sama. Here we go. Six. And ah. My fingers. You need different sensations and texture? Yeah, that's a mood. The same old texture stuff is a little bit boring after a while, you know? You spice it up a little bit with different stuff. Oh, that's actually kind of cool looking, not gonna lie. Okay, and then after that, just kind of... And there we go. The bridge. Alright, now we gotta make the rest of it. Oh boy. Ugh. Okay. So we got a long one and a brown dot. long flat, 2 grays. From here, put that there. 1 gray here. Also, your son just decided to go to his mom's this summer? You're pretty much free to travel this year? Hey, let's go. A long one? Fika. Yes, it's a long piece. See? It's long. See? Long, long man. If y'all, again, do not know the legend of the Long Long Man, please look it up on YouTube called Long Long Man Japanese Commercial. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And honestly, the gummy is delicious. I've actually had myself a Long Long Man. It was orange flavor and it was pretty good. And they have it in different variations too. They have the little short ones, like the little bite-sized pieces, and they have the really, really, really long ones. They're pretty good. And believe me, with food, guys, I would never leave you astray. Long Long Man, perfect. I highly recommend it if you ever get the chance to try Japanese candies or Japanese snacks. I think the brand name is Saraku? Sarakai? I forgot exactly what the name of it was. I think it was Sarku. It was really good. Ow! My nail. Shit. Frickin' son of a bitch. That frickin' hurt, man. my poor Neil. Okay. Oh, now we're getting a little bit freaky here. Oh, goodness. I need to shove it through this big hole here? Like this? Yeah. Aha. I did it. Okay, same for the next one. Get into the hole, damn it. Looks like I gotta use two hands. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That goes like this. One side. The claws go on hooks. Hey. No. Yes, there we go. Okay. And so it goes. Okay. Like that. Okay. Sweet. It's attached. This is looking cooler. Alright. Yeah. So we're having to make 2 of these. How is everyone? Make sure you eat, hydrate, use the restroom, take care of yourselves. Nope. 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 Holy crap. A firecracker, this one. Come on, lock in place. There we go. That is so cool. We now have swinging doors. Alright, with the hinges again. Hold on a second. This is a little bit funky. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, shit. This isn't good. Where did this come off of? Uh-oh. Back here? Uh-oh. Ah, play. Oh no. What happened here? There we go. Got it. You go get a drink and all you hear is uh-oh. Yeah, a piece fell off. I managed to find its spot again. Yeah, it went a little sideways there for a second. It's good now. Another uh-oh. Why is it not matching up is the question. Why did that piece come undone? Here. That don't look right. It's supposed to be on top of this, but the placement is wrong. Was there something wrong with the hinge from the original one? Because these two are not matching up. They are a slot too far up. It's supposed to be a slot back. this is correct. I think I messed up here. I think this is supposed to be shorter. The height on this is wrong. Something happened here. So when we make this, this is supposed to be lower than this guy. So something happened. Freedom! Nope. Nope, it's not the height, it's the problem, it's the distance. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Something happened here. I am one position off. Shit. You still got 3 cans left? Damn. I might have to do this part over again to figure out what the hell happened. Because this part here is supposed to be shorter than this revolving door here. Because when you're supposed to put the hinge, this side's thicker, so that way it can balance and maintain the same. So something happened here. Because this one doesn't work this way because it's supposed to be opposite. When you put that here, unless it's just the lip. Hold on. Am I having a depth perception issue? Yeah, because also this side has a problem too. You get 24 cans still in the pack and like 6 more in your cabinet? Damn. I guess this way works too. This way works. Alright, let's see if this fucks up everything else. Oh yeah, it does. Something happens. I don't know what happened. Something fucked up. I'm gonna have to do these again. Okay. So it has to do with something with this part. The second part of the drawbridge. So let's check this part out and see what happened. I'm gonna go ahead and take the hinges off. Okay, so let's take this off. Take the walls off. George is keeping your feet warm. Oh, you got a foot warmer? That's sweet. Oops, no. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, and then the second wall. One there. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this guy off. Okay, figure out what the hell happened to this part. There's something in the living room which smells of perfume and is making you cough. You. Yeah, that's never a good thing. Oh, that playlist is gone now. It's finished. We'll wrap up as soon as I figure out what happened to this part. That part's fine. Rid of these towers. Oh, yuck. Okay, so I did that part right. Okay. Part should flesh out with this. Okay. That doesn't look right, though. This picture is completely different. Ah, I was right. Wrong placement. These little guys here were supposed to be in the back, not in the front. That's why they were misplaced. That's why it looked different. That's where I had fucked up. Now these go in their proper position. Up on the front of it. And then this guy flushes in the back. Now we got it. There we go. Now they look exactly like they should. Jesus Christ, I messed up. Okay, then the two walls. Now they match. Now they're on the correct level. Oh, thank God. Okay, now we're good. Okay, now these damned hinges. Now they match up. There we go. Oh, much better. Okay, now we're okay. Okay, 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 okay. There we go. Look at that. Oh, now we are. Okay. There we go. The packet number 8. It's coming along together pretty well. But I don't know. It's 9:23 a.m. now. I have until 10:30. Should I do the next bag or should I stop here for now and just chill? What do you guys think? It's about 24 pages worth. You got bad news and good news? Give me the bad news first, Andrew. What's up? You might want to chill since you don't know exactly how long the next bag will take. True, true. Okay, then. We'll chill. We're on baggie number 8. We went through 5, 6, and 7 today. And look at this beautiful, chunky thing, glorious thing we have done so far. It is gorgeous. You're not getting as much money as you thought you would? What's the good news? I still like this though. Spider! No spider. Spider! No spider. I love it. The other insurance is finally willing to settle. Thank frickin' God. That took forever. That really did. Well, you're getting something soon, I would assume, unless the litigation's going to take a little bit longer to process. So hopefully soon. But yeah, guys, we're going to stop here for now. I'm going to chill. Get my brain juice flowing a little bit. And figure out what to do for lunch, because I am starving. Well, at this case point, it'll be brunch. Nobody has lunch at 9:30 in the morning. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. And we'll go from there. And I will try to find some better music to play for background stuff so you guys don't seem too bored and whatnot. Alright. Let's see here. I will find some more aesthetically pleasing music to listen to for y'all, okay? Thanks for joining. I hope you guys have a great evening. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some more excruciatingly painful content of me doing a Lego set for the first time. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, please do like, comment, follow, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all later. Till then, bye-bye, everybody.